Hey guys, this is a video tutorial for SGA Discharge. The tips we give you in this video will enable you to score your points for your team as easily as possible. So this will be a pretty straightforward video. We're just going to tell you step by step how to do everything you need to do. So get comfortable, pause the video, get some coffee, and enjoy. Alright guys, so the first thing you need to do is grab a cart. And as you can see, our department offers a variety of different carts for you to use. But unfortunately, I am not qualified to talk about our cart, so right now we're going to send it over to our cart expert, Julie Heinz.
Hey there everyone, Julie Heinz here. I am the cart expert here at Extra Library, and you might be able to see that the very special thing about these carts here is that they have wheels on them. The real distinguishing feature of these carts is their color. These two carts are red, and this cart is black. Also, this cart is slightly taller and it's made of plastic rather than metal. Back to you, Tyler.
Well, there you have it, folks. All right, the next part, we need to get a tablet to actually do the discharge. So if you follow me to the back room, this is where our discharge tablet lives. So if you see this, this is what this is for. If you didn't know what it did before, now you know. What you want to do is unplug it and take it out to the cart that you chose. Obviously, the best cart is the black one, in my opinion. It's far superior than the red ones. Both in the fact that it has wheels and it's black and it's plastic, as you saw from our earlier clip from our cart expert, Julie. Now, next part you want to do is use one of these on the side and flip it. That makes use of the tablet much easier. Now, the power button on this is really hard to find. It's on the top corner right there. You can see it has the power symbol on it. You want to flip that, and that will turn the tablet on. Then you want to pull the stylus out of the corner, the opposite corner. You need this to actually press buttons on the tablet. Now, if you actually flip it like this, it's sort of like an iPad. It will configure the screen so that the bottom is where you want it to be. Next, this is kind of difficult. You can see that my finger actually does work, but sometimes it doesn't do that. So you'll need to use the stylus. What you want to do is go down to this button here and then click type without a keyboard. That'll put a keyboard on the screen for you to type with. You press OK. Now you have a keyboard, so you can press Alt Control to delete to log in. And then you log in with the name and the password that are on the tablet. It's impossible to forget it because it's labeled right there. So type password. Let's see if I can get this on the first try. Boom. That's how you get Employee of the Month, people. Alright, now you want to double tap circulation. From now, it's just like you're discharging at the desk. You want to run circulation, type in your circulation ID and password, and then next part I will show you in a second. Alright guys, so you're logged into Voyager now. The next step is to grab a scanner from the office. Normally I would say grab my scanner, but apparently my scanner does not work with the tablet. If you plug in my scanner, it will freak out and it will be loud and people will look at you. So I would recommend grabbing Ashley's scanner. If Ashley is sitting here, try to do it. Try to grab her scanner without her seeing you, because if she sees you steal her scanner, she will get mad and she will fire you. So we're just going to grab this as quietly as possible. That was a joke, by the way. I wasn't serious. She's not going to fire you. Come out here. You're going to put it in the USB slot, which is at the top of the tablet. Pretty straightforward. It'll beep, and you can see when you press the button that it'll have a red bar. That means it's on. That means you're good to go. Now we need to find the range, the actual range that we need to discharge. So if you follow me back to the office, once again, the SGA discharge sheet is located on the whiteboard closest to Matt's desk. For this demonstration, we will pretend like we are Steve. So as you can see, Steve will look down here and find his name, and the range next to his name is the range which he needs to discharge. So we can see his range is from TUD, TUD to VAL. So now we need to find the range on the actual shelf to do that. Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the shelves once again. And as we saw from the SGA range, our video started with TUD. So we can see the first video that starts with this is 2 doors. So we're going to start from 2 doors and grab a nice big stack. Don't make it too big or it'll fall down. So just grab a nice big stack and put them on your cart. And on Voyager, make sure that you have discharge open. To open discharge, you need to double click it really fast and that'll open it up. And then you're ready to go. Now, a nice tip is to keep the stylus in your hand as you're discharging. You'll see why in a second. With this wonderful movie called Twilight, it has 2 discs in it. Now, the problem you'll see with this is when you discharge it, it'll actually come up with a pop-up note saying that it has 2 discs. Now, the reason stylus is good to have in your hand with your scanner is that you can quickly press OK to continue after this happens. So now I'm going to discharge this stack. As you can see, that after I discharge it, you need to flip it over like this. This will allow you to put them back on the shelf correctly. Alright guys, we are done with that stack. Now what you want to do is make sure that all the cases are closed. Just look at it and smash them all together. Make sure that they're closed. And now, because we did it in the reverse order, they are now in the correct order to put directly back on the shelf. So just quickly and carefully, I'm going to put them back where you got them from. Just like that. Now, grab the next stack and do the same exact thing over again until you get to the end of your range. Now, the end of Steve's range was at Val. So we can see Val right there will be the end of his range. So once he has discharged all of these, he'll be done. And the only thing you need to do after that is sign your name on the discharge sheet. We saw that earlier. It'll be right next to your name. Just initial it and you will be done. Just put the scanner back where you got it. Make sure you attach it back to Ashley's computer or she will get angry and furious and fire you. Exit out of discharge, turn off the computer and put it back on the space on the shelf, plug it in, return the cart to its home, and then you are done and you've scored a point for your team. That's all. I hope you've enjoyed, and as always, if you have any questions, make sure you ask.